officiel's audience. Hi, I'm Josie Ho. I'm an actor, a singer, well, rock and roll singer in a band, and a producer and a creator. We do a lot of films and stuff, so I do a lot of things. So anyway, today I want to introduce you my new friend. We met like a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, Harmony. Yes.
Her name is Harmony and Mahi Longa.
Yeah, Harmony. Yes, you got it
Is
correct.
it Mahi
yeah,
Longa?
Anne-Marie Ilunga.
Anne-Marie Longa.
Yes, Anne-Marie Ilunga. Yes.
And she comes from Congo. She's 22 years old, a very beautiful model.
Thank you.
Yes, and she's in Hong Kong now.
Yes.
And you have been educated
Yes, I've been
in Hong Kong for
yes.
what? How long?
I've been here for my whole life, 9 years.
Oh.
Yeah, 9 years. So I went to high school here, and I'm going to college here. So since I came to Hong Kong, yes.
I think a lot of people knows that I do a lot of different things,
Yeah.
like films, music, but I'm at this age. I'm like way older than you.
Yes.
But this girl is only 22,
Yeah.
and she already owns. Not only that, she's a top model. She already owns a modeling agency.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I started on modeling agency platform that celebrate diversity and inclusion here in Hong Kong.
What your company is doing right now?
So it's called Harmony HK. Obviously, it goes with my name, but it's not because of my name, but it's because of like harmony. When you think about it, it's a positive word that bring positivity. So 4 years ago when I started modeling, because I've been rejected because of my skin color, and I told you about the agency as well, telling me, oh, we don't want black models, we prefer white models. So going through this kind of process, it kind of make me realize that if I don't stand for myself, nobody's gonna stand for me. So
I'll stand for you.
oh, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1 year and a half ago in 2018, at the end, I decided to start a social enterprise to tackle the issue that was being done in the society of like, I'm a refugee, but I was being labeled as a criminal. You know, ethnic minority were seen as
Why criminal?
because like some of the asylum
That's so
seeker are
unfair.
not able to work, so some of them end up stealing, and then they put everybody together.
Oh.
So it was like the title, but I think I grew up
That's
around that
unfair.
environment, and then people were labeling you that moment. But I felt like I understand that people are learning from media, but I thought it was a moment to stand strong and represent myself on media and who I am. So I started a social enterprise which celebrate diversity and inclusion through art and fashion. So we do host fashion show, and recently I started a modeling agency to represent model of color in Hong Kong and to celebrate our differences. You know,
That's good.
that's what makes us beautiful. So that's what I started.
That's good.
You know? Yeah.
That is good.
Thank you.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Well, what you as well?
Well, I thought I was a film production company, maybe a boss, but then
Yeah.
I was faced with another problem.
Which is?
But I learned. I learned from it. The problem is, I kept hiring male
Oh.
directors,
Yeah.
male colleagues, and then the problem is that the male wants to be the alpha,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So even though if I'm the boss,
Yeah.
I have to play dumb. That's the least. That's the
Yeah.
least thing I want to do in my
Yeah,
life is
yeah.
to play dumb.
Yeah.
Like I used to totally disrespect people who play dumb, but now I'm the one doing that.
Oh.
I have to.
Until now?
Yeah,
Or?
because if you try to be bigger than that, if you try to make them realize that you're the real boss,
Yeah.
then even though it's my film, I'm the
Yeah.
lead actress, they can shift focus and start shooting the other actor.
But can you hire female?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
But it's just how it was. And then
Before,
when
okay.
they start to do, the male starts to do this,
Yeah.
if I don't act them, then there is no, like, there's no empathy from them for me.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, oh, we'll make her disappear in the film. And
Wow.
she won't be able to say anything.
Is it acting strong kind of lower the masculinity, if that's a
It's,
word?
it is the masculinity. Yeah, so now I know how to play dumb and take a step back and go, oh yes, how did you think about that? Oh my God.
Do you think that can be changed?
That-
Or
No,
you don't think
it's
so?
Asia is very like alpha.
Oh,
It's very masculine. It's very masculine. You can't change that.
but wow.
It's just women. And if you try to be a strong woman, they will make you feel worse. They will make you disappear in their shoot.
I mean, that's...
And then you don't want to pay more money to reshoot it, obviously. And then they said, well, that's the way I want to shoot it. So what?
But wow, I mean, this is new.
It's new,
Interesting.
right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm the one, the production company,
Yeah.
and I'm the investor,
Yeah.
blah, 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 the lead actress. But they can make me disappear.
But do you think then by this one, do you think then it could be a way to kind of have, it's like also because like, I don't know if we having, because like now there's more of like Me Too movement, is more of female empowerment.
They don't care
you
about
know,
it in Hong Kong.
You know.
Me Too does not exist in Hong Kong or China or Taiwan.
So you think this is going to be gone?
We're still doing me, 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 me. All the other competitor actresses are, I don't know what they're exactly doing, but they're doing something.
I don't know if I'll ever be able to play them. Well, but this is, I mean, I think maybe it's also part of different culture, like learning and all. I know I came up from a patriarchal society, but I grew up with around super strong women, so they tend to make me, I learn that
You
subconsciously
need to
that I
learn
have
this
to learn.
in the Asian world, which is a men's world, that you have to give them some, you can push them and boss them, but every time you do that, we have to remember to give them a leeway to come down.
Shouldn't it be like a
off the-
conversation so that
You
at the end of the day,
you have to
yeah.
like sort of leave room for them to save some grace for them. Otherwise, they get all mental, like unbalanced.
I mean, this is super new. I didn't,
didn't think about
I
that.
didn't think about
Telling
it
you
in
that
Asia.
I know you're young and up and coming superstar.
Yeah.
You need to know that. You give them, but you're very polite and
Yeah, of course
Yeah,
I do.
I
I
had tea
do.
with
I have 12 people in my team. I have 5 advisors, and in my core team I have 7 members. There's 3 female and 4 men, obviously. But I have a conversation. I don't want to try to make them feel bad. I understand it's that man ego, but whenever I have a conversation, I want to hear them as human being. Everybody here matter to me. So I try to listen to them equally and make sure that, oh, you know what I mean? Like, I know that even me, I don't want to make, oh, you know, I stand for myself, but I don't want to make people I'm working with feel shitty. You know, I want them to feel great.
I
I'm
never
listening
make them
to
feel
you.
shitty either. I
Yeah.
make them feel like king. But like, out of 5 things you ask for them, they will only give you 3.5 or 4,
Just because they're men.
just because they're men, or they feel that they are the director, they're more superior, and the boss is not.
This is interesting. This is so interesting. I'm learning
This
here.
is very interesting that I learned too. If you're boss, it doesn't mean that you can, like, it's not like it's a straight road, you're the boss and people will come automatically listen to and elaborate your ideas.
Okay.
They would like to have their own ideas and you will have to pretend you like one of them.
Yeah, I mean, just listening to the, I think the more we kind of have more female representation and we have a conversation, things might change. Like, I mean, one of the things people tend to confuse feminism is like trying to say man sucks or women
No,
are
man
better,
doesn't
you know.
suck.
Yeah, I know. That's why people might misunderstand for feminism, but I think like women are just trying to fit in to be part of the society.
Yes.
And I think that might be something that might threaten men a little bit, but I think the more we have diversity and representation, it can just help people on how we kind of interact in the society so that there's no feeling of like inferior. Yeah, but this is interesting. I think I learned something new today. I just didn't know that.
In Asia,
Yeah.
or when you like are faced with difficulties, I say my words to you is to play a little bit dumb. Like, you, of course, you know the answer.
Yeah.
You know the resolution,
Yeah.
but you pretend you don't. And let them say it. You
But what
sort
if
of
they are wrong?
You corner them
Uh-huh.
to say what you want.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. So let's all work hard on this.
Yes, female.
Yeah. Let's go, girls.
Yes, girls power.
Girl power.